Irregular migration has been a usual stride among Nigerian youth, particularly young women and girls. Many have been trafficked and experienced physical abuse, torture, rape, enslavement, and psychological abuse. The Journalist International Forum for Migration (JIFORM) had a national migration summit in Lagos, where various migration issues were appraised by stakeholders.
The reason we are putting this together is another effort at ensuring a further capacity building, particularly for journalists who are covering migration. For us to be more enlightened about dangers involved in irregular migration and share it with the public.
It is a human right to migrate, but if you want to migrate, do so using the right documents, do so regularly. And I think there are real opportunities for doing that. There's a huge demand for skilled labor around the world, and it's about getting those skills and getting the right information.
The summit also served as a retreat for capacity building for journalists covering migration.
I'm not saying people should not japa, because this japa syndrome, that is migration, had been in existence since the creation of the world. Migrating irregularly to other parts of the world, they lose their lives, and some of them are being infected with different types of diseases. Anything can happen to victims, to people that don't go through the regular route.
But I know government is doing all things possible to make sure that this thing is there. And that is why when they get to where they are going and their expectation are not met, they go into criminality. When they are now got caught, they are now calling on the same government that you say bad Nigeria to come and bring them back. Because those ones, they will fit to their law. So please, we are appealing. Stay here. Let us weather the storm. I'm not saying people want to travel. It's their legitimate right. They are free to travel, but travel legitimately.
In terms of criminality, especially people coming into Nigeria. For example, the banditry we have, some of them are not Nigerians, and it's creating a negative impact on the economy. So that's where the police has to come in.
We are appealing to government to address those things that make our people to be pushed to the extreme as to wanting to leave Nigeria. So we are saying we don't have any other country than Nigeria, and we must be ready to fix it.
While Nigeria has experienced large internal and external migration flows in the last decades, it is expected that the problems associated with migration, which may seem to have caused setbacks in the country, will be addressed holistically. The summit, which ended with an appeal and diverse recommendations on irregular migration, had in attendance Dr. Ajibola Abayomi, JIFORM President, the guest speaker, Professor Lai Osho, NAPTIP, and NITCOM representatives, among others.